Super, everyone. Thank you. Welcome back. This is Robert at Custodian File. Today is 3/21/25. Let's just jump right on. And this channel is about small, fast-moving UAPs, believe it or not. Very small. This video is from one of the viewers. He wants to be anonymous right now, from Europe. I think I could say he's a professional photographer. And basically, he's like, you know, Robert, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. If this is real, I'll test it. I'll find out myself. And yeah, we're in contact now. He's recording videos like this. And this is only the beginning. So you can probably expect a lot more video coming from this photographer in Europe. And I'm sure probably in a short period, he'll let me use his name. But you notice the click. Remember some of these, I said the characteristics. I should write down all my characteristics. They have the characteristics of the five characteristics of UAP. But, you know, I have my own. And so these dragons, they trigger the XK band and they leave an audio click. You kind of hear that tiny tap, a click. It's kind of hard to articulate. Very easy to miss. Very easy to miss. Again, I did notice it back in the day, but I kept explaining it away because it was so tiny. I just wanted to explain it away, like the motor in my camera's broken, and it must, you know, the actuary motor must be clicking. But, you know, I would say to myself, but why do you only hear the click on the motor when these things fly by? And so basically after 3 years, and I was on the Discovery Channel, the producer, he was like, Robert, what are these clicks? And then in an instant, I was sold. I was like, that's it. I had too many professional people ask me the same question. So they leave a click. They trigger the X and K band. That was confirmed by the Pentagon. UAP characteristics, just Google that, for 1923. They mess with your autofocus. They fly behind metal poles. They leave a X-ray image silhouette of themselves. Phenomenal. We're making ground. We're making ground. It's really a great thing. And we're still on a small level, but the world is slowly coming together, and there's just people all out there. They're like, hey, you know, if this is real, I want in on it, and I'm going to figure it out, because I know a lot of you are just super brilliant. You don't say nothing. You play it down. But you're like, let me give it a try, Robert, here, and I'll with my background, I'll extract a lot more data. So it's happening. It really is. The government, what are they going to say? Anything? I mean, they've been in Marina Del Rey over 15,000 times. The actual number is 46,000, but that's too hard to believe, so I just keep it at 15,000. 46,000 sorties. You assume the average sortie was no less than $1,000. That's 46 million right there, just like that. Just like that, 46 million. Then they spent another 54 million on research vessels that were parked out here for a year. They know. Everyone's saying nothing, zero. They'll look you in the eye and say, nope, we don't know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, I have it all documented. How are you going to talk your way out of that? Just the three research vessels alone: the Ocean Investigator, the Decisive, and the USS Gabriella Gifford. Just start with there. The Pentagon can just call the USS Gabriella Gifford. Hey, what were you doing parked in Marina Del Rey? What were you doing? No, we were never there. No. We have a lot of video. You were there. What were you doing? You know, needless to say more, just come on. There's nothing top secret going on here. Like they say, there's nothing to see. There's no top secrets to see. It's common knowledge. Okay, if you like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, comment here. As you can see, I'm a little frustrated how we're pretending we're looking around and we don't see anything in front of us. That's not what scientists do. Scientists look, observe, and figure things out. Okay, let's go forward. Okay, fantastic. Look at this from Texas, from Adele at the airport. Look at this. I think that's a C-17 coming in. Over and over. They're so predictable. these UAP, these dragons. I call them dragons because I thought they were dragonflies 8 years ago. They're not bugs, not birds. Very predictable. In fact, that one, if it had flown behind that metal pole, it would have had to been closer too. But if it was closer behind the pole, you would have seen a white silhouette ghost image of the corona silhouette of the dragon itself. Just like hospital X-ray, they're giving off gamma rays, and boom, that's just. But I'm just saying, God, I'm tempted to say this works 100% of the time. But as a scientist, I don't like to say 100% of anything. I won't even tell you the sun will come up 100% for sure tomorrow. I just don't. But high probability. So we're looking for these UAP, these dragons, high probability. Just and just look for a dot. Just look for a dot. Don't zoom in too much. And that dot will be the dragon. And yeah, I don't want to make it sound too easy, but basically it is easy. There you go. Ask any questions you'd like. Reach out. You have your own dragon video, custodianfile@gmail. I'll do my best to keep you updated, keep showing you everybody else's video. I'll keep showing you videos of Marina Del Rey. Marina Del Rey has slowed down a little bit. The sorties have dropped. The government's not volunteering any military aircraft right now. The way they look at it, I guess, is we don't fly in. Robert doesn't get any new dragon video. That's true. That's good logic. That's good logic. I mean, but what about the scientists 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now who want that video and it won't be there for them? What do you say to them? So just keep recording, send them to me, because researchers at the universities and NASA eventually, they'll just say, hey, we need these videos. We got to take this serious. We don't take it serious. Other countries are going to take it serious, and the free world will be second again, just like with Sputnik. 1957, the first Russian satellite. We'll be second. Let's not do that again. Let's stay first. Okay, let's keep going. Super new video from Matthew. It appears to be some type of white UAP, some type of tic-tac, white orb. We just don't see enough of them. New viewer, please remember, by the way, if you're a new viewer, your name and your location. Where are you filming these at? What city? So I can start to paint a picture for everyone. But there they are. Most likely they're very related, all these UAPs. I think the different colors have to do with electron fuel source, hydrogen, helium, something in that nature. Another one right here, MB, knocking it out of the park, Belfast, just over and over recording these things. And that was really a close, that got pretty close. Here it is again. It has pretty much a copper gold color to it. Look at that. Classic textbook. Obviously you're seeing the plasma flash there, plasma propulsion. It's open, whether that's being the collapse of the space-time continuum or just simply plasma propulsion from extreme high voltage. It's kind of a hard call. Either way, we got to figure it out. We need this science. They're not going to tell us 100%. I'll settle for 1 right now. So you tell us 1% of what's going on here. Like I said before, you pull one of these old dragons out of their museum. That's from a couple thousand years ago, 2 feet in diameter. We'll take it, please. Planet Earth will take it. We'll take it, please. Send it this way. Okay, fantastic. If you like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, or send your own dragon video, custodianfile@gmail. Let's go forward. Okay, super. So we're going to close on this bell bar format dragons. I'm really exploring this theory here. So I'm trying to show you photos of what I think silhouettes that look like bell bars. And I have quite a collection in the last 4 or 5 years. Let me just keep putting this out there. I think this is like part 3. Look at this one from MB again, Belfast. You kind of see now when you're looking at it, we're looking at like a bell bar, like at a 45-degree angle. the front and the back of it, different contrasts. Kind of interesting here. So I think we're going to probably be seeing more and more like this. Remember Skinwalker Ranch a couple years ago? They found an orb, and Dr. Travis says, hey, I think this is a sphere, a divided hemisphere, a bisphere. Look at this one right here at the Korea War Games. Flew right up to the camera. I had that interpolated. I'll try to find the interpolation. But that's like kind of obvious right there. That really starts to get really clear, and it's like that looks like somebody, that looks like a black barbell somebody threw up in the air. So we really got to keep an open mind. Here's another one from Brazil. Same thing here, just same concept over and over. Dr. Bruno in Brazil, thank you. All this work is coming in handy. Isn't it kind of cool? It's coming in from all over the world. This is like really international. This is so cool. This is what it's about. This is what it's about. Bringing the world together to brainstorm this, and it's happening. What I just read a new comment today. Some people in Europe want to take the challenge, take the Dragon Challenge. Go to the airport and just start checking it out. And my advice is just turn your camera on. There are probably more places than I can predict. I'm saying record helicopters, airplanes. I can't stress enough. Yeah, just basically things in the air, balloons, drones, earth drones, birds, kites, and of course even empty airspace. You'll capture these dragons. It's just that when objects are in the air, it's easier. It's more bait enticing. Bait 'em. It's a learning curve. We're still in our first week. We're still in our first week here of what's going on, but it's exciting. We're in class. The class has started. This is no longer 10 years from now. We have started a UAP class, and we are the teachers, and we will accumulate the data and self-analyze, and everyone else can just watch and see where we go with this. This is pretty darn exciting. Okay, I think I'll leave it at that. This is Robert at Custodian File. I appreciate you tuning in. Take care. Bye-bye.